Hey, it's Yvonne here, and there's just a couple of days left now until we begin our Bed and Breakfast Business Transformation Academy program. And I've had some questions in from many of you, and I just wanted to take a moment now to answer those questions for you so that you have got a clear picture on just what's involved and what's going to be happening. So the first question is, how does the program work? Well, that's a great question. So first of all, there are a couple of different elements to the program. First, we've got an online learning center. And in that online learning center, you will find 6 separate modules that will take you step by step through the process of starting, running and growing a B&B business or a hospitality business or a self-catering business or any kind of business that involves welcoming people onto your property, whether you're physically there or not. It will help you to set it up in the right way. Now, even if you're doing well right now, I have seen over the 8 years that I've been teaching this, that there are many elements, some crucial elements that are missing to most people's business. And I take you through the step-by-step process, and we start with your strategy. Your strategy is who you want to welcome, why they would choose you, and what is the experience you're going to offer them that's going to be different from everyone else's experience. So that involves your online presence, what you say online, what you look like online, and what's the promise that you're going to deliver on. So strategy is all about the who and the what and the why, and then putting that message out there, positioning you as the go-to property in your area. That's the first step. The second step is your structure. So that's how you deliver on your online promise at the property every single time, whether you're there or not. And that means taking care of your guests, of course, taking care of your team, taking care of your money, and taking care of yourself, so that you don't allow any resentment or burnout to creep in. And there's some systems and processes that we have built around that based on my experience and based on our clients' experiences also. The third part, and this is the most exciting part of the process, is your systems. And this is where most businesses, most independent hospitality businesses do fall down. And I'm sorry to say this, but you're probably falling down in this area as well. And this is your system. So module 3 deals with your system to make more money from your booked-in guests. So that means helping them to choose more of your products and services that will enhance their stay and make you more money. And you need to be doing this before they arrive. We don't just wait until they set foot on the property. We do this as a way of building a relationship with them, so that by the time they're ready to make the journey to your property or they step over your threshold, they are absolutely delighted. They can't wait to meet you, again, even if you're not there, and they can't wait to experience what you have to offer. That's your first system. Module 4 deals with making compelling and juicy offers for those guests to return. And I don't mean discounting. I mean juicy offers that they can't wait to book with you again and come back and experience your fantastic experience that you offer at your property. It means making it exciting for them, creating something that they're enjoying taking part in, so that they can't wait to come and stay with you again. And then module 5 is how do you attract new guests without relying on the online travel agents, so that you are constantly building up your customer list, your database, if you like, of potential guests and booked-in guests and past guests, and you're building this little world of your own where you have a customer list that you can rely on to create bookings on demand whenever you want to, without relying on anyone else. And it's like building a little bubble for yourself that you can rely on for as long as you want to. And it really will support you and see you into your future, giving you financial support, giving you peace of mind, and you're less open to the variables of the market, the vagaries of the market. Module 6 is the cherry on top, where when you've got all of that in place and you've got your customer list working for you in the background, we call it your engine, then you can add more revenue streams to your business in terms of, well, what else would you like to create? What else are you passionate about? It could be a cookbook, it could be an online shop selling products that you offer at your property. It could be going into groups and gatherings. It could be any number of things that you've got an idea for maybe in your head right now, but you don't have the vehicle to deliver on that and make that happen. That's what Module 6 is all about. So that is the Online Learning Centre. There's over 100 video how-to tutorials, templates to follow, examples to copy if you like and modify for your situation. It really is a very comprehensive system that we've spent years developing and tweaking and making better based on feedback, based on experience. So you will be getting a top class education, if you like, on how to start, run and grow a hospitality business, an independent hospitality business in the 21st century that not many people know about. So that's the first thing. The second element of our Academy program is how we support you. And we do that via a private Facebook group where you can ask questions and get help on a daily basis practically. And then we have a monthly coaching call which is live with myself and Marie, my colleague, and we will help you to overcome your challenges and your difficulties and keep you moving forward so that by the end of the 6 months you have got the business that you maybe were dreaming of but didn't quite know how to put into place. That's our goal for you. Okay, so that's the answer to question 1, how does this program work? Question 2 is, how much time do I need to spend on the program? That's a great question too. So how much time you spend on the program depends on how much time you have, right? Some people have got more free time. Maybe they haven't opened yet. Maybe they've got the property and they're not ready to open. They're going to open next spring, for example, which is why this is a great time to start this program. So by the time we get to next March, you will be set up to succeed. If you've already got a business and you're still busy, that's going to restrict your time a little bit, but you must set aside the time to actually work on your education, on your learning, so that you get the business that you want set up again. If you're in the Northern Hemisphere, this is a great time to do it, which is why we're doing it now. We're starting on Tuesday, 28th September, so that by the time we get to next March, April, when the season starts again, you will be completely set up to succeed next year in a way that you have never done before. I promise you that. So I recommend that you spend between 4 to 6 hours a week spread out over the week to work on your education, to work on this program, to get the results that you need. If you've got more time, great, you can go faster. If you've got less time, you know, it happens and maybe there's a bit of catching up to do when it's quieter, but I'm sure you can find 4 to 6 hours a week. It's less than an hour a day to do that for your future. Okay, question number 3. How long will it be before I see results? Another great question. Well, that depends, right? That depends on where you are on your journey and how much time you're devoting to it, how much commitment you're making to it, and how much, you know, you want it, basically, how motivated you are. Some clients see almost immediate results in their business because there's something that happens, something kind of metaphysical, if you like, without getting too, you know, out there. But there's something that happens when you make a decision for yourself that I'm going to do this, I'm going to make my life better, I'm going to make my business work better for me, my guests, my family, for my community. I'm going to do this. And when you make that commitment, then something happens in the universe that conspires to help you. Some people, as I say, some clients have seen immediate results because just by embarking on this and adopting a new philosophy will change your life. It's not just about a B&B business or a hospitality business. It's about you and what you want and how you want to change and how you want to make things better for you, your family, your community, whatever your priorities are. But I can guarantee you this, okay? I can't make any financial guarantees, of course. It wouldn't be ethical for me to do that. But what I can guarantee is that if you show up and you do the work and you ask questions and you get help from us, because we are available to you, both in the private Facebook group and also on the monthly live coaching calls. If you show up to that and you commit to study, you will get results. I can guarantee that you will get results. What results you get and when you'll get them is really up to you and how much you want it and how motivated you are. But you will see results. This program gets results, period. Let me see. And the last question is, what if I don't have a business yet? Will it still work for me? Well, you need to have at least purchased your property, even though you haven't opened yet. You need to have your property because you need to have the thing to work on, right? If you don't know where your property is yet, then it's going to be very difficult to do it. So I recommend if you've purchased your property, even though you haven't opened yet, it will work for you. This is a great time to be putting these foundations in place so that you're set up for the next season. If you haven't got a property yet, I would advise you to wait, because as I say, it won't really work unless you know where you're going to be and what you're going to offer, and you know those basic things are in place. But if you've got your property and you haven't opened yet because you're doing some renovations over the winter, this is a perfect time to be putting these business foundations in place so that you hit the ground running next year without wasting any time on trial and error. Okay, so have I answered your question? If I haven't, then email me at yvonne@bedandbreakfastcoach.com or yvonne@yvonnehalling.com, and I will happily answer your questions for you. And if you want to jump on a call with me to discuss your particular situation, because everyone's different, let's face it, then go ahead and book yourself a call. I'll put a link below this video where you can book yourself a 15-minute free call with me just to talk about where you're at and whether this is right for you. I promise you this is not a sales call. We don't do that kind of thing. I want to make sure that you get your questions answered and that this program is right for you, because it's no fun for us if we have you in our program and it's not right, okay? So I will make sure that this is right for you, and if it isn't right for you, then I will tell you that as well. That's how we roll here. Okay, so there's just a couple of days to make a decision, just a couple of days left to make a decision, and there's only a couple of spots left on this particular cohort for the next 6 months. So let me know where you're at and what help you need and how I can help you move forwards, whether you join our program or not. I wish you well, I wish you success and happiness and love. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.